Wait, set. Alabama. 380. 59. You draw quarters.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable. Second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Wait, set. 53. Check 59. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady eluding the pressure right. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 10 at the 49-yard line. Brady now going to leave it with Michel on the draw. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. Lunch 59. Here we go, G.
To throw is Brady. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, 26 yards. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
That's the way. Check 9, check 9. Check. Check hot, bro. Hot, hot. Get him on. Check 99. Check 99. Check.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Space to maneuver at the 40. Oh, what a juke into space. 30, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Don't get nervous.
Now Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones. One of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Brady. Incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. 3rd down here.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Step it up. Check. 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 Kill. He's coming. Double up.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On the ground, this is Johnson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
From midfield, here's Brady. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the draw, here's Michel.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. These two teams all tied after 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Play action. Now it's Brady. Out to his left. He'll check this one down to Michel. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Brady now on first down. This is White on the screen. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. To give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They come up in an offset eye. And they will run it with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The point after try for Gostkowski. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Now on 1st down, Drake again. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Drake, and that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. He may try. Oh, now Murray has it stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. And now Murray's going to set up to throw, being chased out left. The escapability in evidence there, as that one good for 15 and a first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
They'll run it with Johnson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Johnson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Johnson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Check back. Check.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray buying time to his left. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. He goes underneath the Drake, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On 4th down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. On 4th down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now Murray, screenplay, Johnson. A good first down call as the screenplay gets them 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Murray now on first down. He'll buy some time right. It's complete to Drake. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's put that team on the clock. Hey, they're scared. Check. Spot.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd and 7, Murray. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Switch.
First down.
Now Drake. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. On first down, Drake. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the toss, here's Johnson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
3 down. I got it. Set. Whip. Watch the whip. Check, boys.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
He's checking crap. Jacket, reload.
Now Brady. He's airing it out for Sanu. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray, and he hits Drake. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. He dumps it off to Drake. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Murray now. It's Williams on the catch. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Hey, you got 3, you got 3. 3 down. Check 4, check 4. Check your hot read.
They'll run with Drake, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 17-14. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Brady now on first down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start the drive with Drake. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. Right back to Drake. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Murray with a 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. That's to his running back, complete. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Brady, a quick throw out to Edelman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
What we got? Tight dog. 80 weapon. Mike, check.
Now Brady again. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. New England on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing now is Brady. And no, it's incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Now a handoff for Drake. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd down now, it's Drake, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play of this football game. On the toss play, this is Drake. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Check. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Rip.
On 1st down, Brady. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts. Now Drake loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Cardinals.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. You go tight. You got tight right there.
On the give. This is Drake. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Murray to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And he finds Fitzgerald. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald. 30.